Hey guys, क्या हालचाल है? आदित्य नई शुरुआत. So yes, today we will be learning about the different revision, mind maps, and tabulated forms, one-liners, important terminologies of pharmaceutical analysis. So when I talk about pharmaceutical analysis, it is very essential to know that there are certain domains or certain topics from which the questions are very frequently asked. So for in order to obtain quick pharma notes, or this is a video that is going to give you a booster revision and a quick recap of what's important and what's necessary. So yes, let's start with the video. When I talk about pharmaceutical analysis, so it has various concepts of spectroscopy. So in IR spectroscopy, you need to know what is a Hooke's law, what is the near IR, mid IR region. You need to know the graph where wave number is put, where is the wave concentration, right? And where is so that is very essential. And in other IR spectroscopy point of view, when I talk about so different sampling techniques, so mulling when Nujol solution is prepared, that is one of the important sampling techniques that you need to know. Then from UV obviously you need to know about Beer-Lambert's law. Then you need to know about the different shift, bathochromic, hypsochromic, hypochromic, hyperchromic. And from UV spectroscopy, there is very important things that you need to know is the source and detectors, because there are a lot of source and detectors per question. The source and detectors you need to know of all the spectroscopy, UV, IR, NMR, and mass, right? So that is very essential for you to know. And then Woodward-Fischer, because on that questions are being asked very frequently: homoannular diene, heteroannular diene, buta 1,4 diene. In NMR spectroscopy and mass spectroscopy, you need to know what is a radio frequency oscillator, what is quadruple analyzer, what is time of flight TOF, right? What is MALDI, matrix associated laser desorption ionization. Then what is LCMS, integrated technique, which is a hyphenated technique. You need to know what is Pascal's triangle. Then you need to know from fluorescence, flurimetry, what is quenching, what is Stokes shift, quenching. The examples of quench are like adding factors affecting fluorescence. So adding electron donating group can increase the fluorescence, while withdrawing group can decrease the fluorescence. We need to know that as well. Then McLafferty's rearrangement. McLafferty's rearrangement, where there are a lot of questions which are asked. So make sure you know that there is gamma bond and there's cleavage involved and a lot of different things. So NMR mask, that's important. When I talk about chromatography, so in chromatography you need to know about the HPLC-GC, a high performance liquid chromatography and gas chromatography. There's detectors like TCD, FID, ECD, and in HPLC we have bulk property and solute property detectors. So the examples of bulk and solute property, then different columns used, right? There are different columns used. Then you need to know about Van Deemter's equation. HETP is equal to A plus B by U plus CU. So chromatographic techniques may that is important. Then different stationary phase, different mobile phase. What is a normal phase? What is a reverse phase? Way pushed. And then formula for RF value, retention time, and all those things. Because the formula is being asked a lot many times, so you need to know that as well. So chromatography से वो काफी important. And then the special types of chromatography: gel, ion exchange, and gel is also called as size exclusion and affinity. So what is size exclusion, volume? You need to know. Then what is cationic exchangers? Example, what is anionic? If the cationic exchanger, then what will be the charge of the anionic exchanger and which kind of charge it will replace or it will be able to exchange. You need to know that because there are questions: what is Cephirose versus Dextra and what is DEAE, right? All these things, there are questions which are asked: which gel do you use, right? So like in electrophoresis we use acrylamide gel, SDS page, and polyacrylamide gel. Electrophoresis we use agar rose gel. So all those things you need to know from pharmaceutical analysis point of view. And then electrophoresis, of course, the factors affecting electrophoresis like the charge, the size of the ion, that is very frequently asked. Then when I talk about titrations, so in titrations you need to know about what are the different titrations type: complexometry, precipitation, acid base, redox. In acid base also you have different indicators used. So which indicator gives color at which pH? Like we have thymol blue, methyl red, methyl orange, phenolphthalein, and other indicators that are very frequently used. In redox titration we have iodometry, iodimetry, bromatometry, permanganometry, cerometry, dichrometry. Precipitation में we have Mohr, Vollard, Fazan, Gay-Lussac. So ये काफी बार पूछा जाता है. So make sure that you know about these indicators, right? They are very frequently asked. So what is the other name and what are the examples? Redox may also we have dichrometry, cerometry. What is an internal indicator, external indicator, self indicator? Complexometry में what is PM or metallochromic indicator? ये पूछा जाता है काफी बार एग्जाम में. Then from graphs, so strong acid, strong base का graph, strong acid, weak base का graph, right? We need to know that as well. And when I talk about the hyphenated techniques, so we have X-ray RD, which is X-ray diffraction. We have TGA, which is thermogravimetry analysis. We have DTA, which is differential thermogravimetry analysis. We have CD, which is circular dichromism, and DSC, which is differential scanning calorimetry. So you need to know what is Miller indices, what is Bragg's diffraction law, right? And it's used for crystalline substances. So you need to know Weiss indices as well. So all these things, they only questions revolve. They don't go anything out of that. So make sure that from UV visible IR you don't miss the detectors, the source like bolometer, Bole cell, Nust, Glover, incandescent lamp, right? Hydrogen, deuterium, mercury, tungsten lamp, pyroelectric detector, and also you need to know the detectors, photomultiplier tube, photodiode, advantages and disadvantages, and sampling techniques, CUET and all, what are the different graphs involved in different spectroscopies, sampling techniques, especially for IR, it's very important, potassium bromide pellet technique and all. Right, and mass and MR already I mentioned about the different radio frequency oscillator, quadrupole analyzer and all, because mass spectrometry mostly you need to know about the peaks, base peak, fragment peak, ion peak, which is the most intense peak, and what are the different fissions, homolytic fission, heterolytic fission. So that's it for today's video. I hope that it was informative for you and you would have got a glimpse about pharmaceutical analysis and how do you have to study for different pharmaceutical examinations. So all the best to all of you.